May profits be upon you. Let's take a look at gold USD, gold USD, XAUUSD. All right. First, let me give you a friendly reminder. If you like what you see in this video, make sure you smash the like button, will you please? Because it helps the YouTube algorithm. All right. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, the first thing I want to do is take us through the top down in a brief and spectacular fashion, right? On the monthly, we can see that price was very bullish to break this high, right? This high comes from 2011, right? And we peaked out here, all right, and price pulled back. All right, now I'm looking at this swing low and this swing high and this as the trading range, all right, and we are in premium price, and price is in the midst of making a very bearish down leg. That's what I'm noticing, all right, and I believe that price will continue down in this fashion. Right? We are at historically strong support, but what I want you to note is we are in. Let me get this here. Let me get it. Let me get there. You go. We're in this monthly demand, and it's historically strong. Every time it's tapped, all right. Every time it's mitigated, price holds. But here we are again with nice deep penetrations, and you know how I talk about the midpoint of these zones, all right, the median threshold, excuse me, and we have a doji, a bullish doji in there right now. So price has lost some momentum here, all right, noticeably, and we could see a reaction at this point. Let's go to the weekly. We can see a reaction to the upside. All right, just a reaction though, not a reversal. I'm thinking only in terms of reaction. Okay, so again, if we put this on, this is actually, yeah, we're gonna leave that off for now. All right, so if you look at the daily, what I want you to see is price. This is the weekly, I'm sorry. Price has broken this structure here after languishing for weeks in this level, and at this level we had a bearish break to the downside, all right, and we had a pullback. So what did we do? We made a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, all right, and we are now in this trading range, and we've already pulled back into the premium price of, as opposed to discount down here where you want to take longs. We are in we went to premium price to take that short, and you would be in really good profits. All right, that is a swinger's home run right there. Okay, now let's go down to the daily, right? And I want you to see this. We are in the extreme end of the weekly demand, right? And we are mitigating that, and we have a bounce. All right, let's take a look at that bounce. All right, you can see the swing structure, the break of lows, right? The protection of that high, the highs being made, all right? Price breaking that low, all right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. That's the swing structure. Okay, and there is no denying that. So what trading range are we in right now? No, this is not the trading range. No, it is not. This is the trading range. The lower high to the lower low is your trading range, right? And you're going to divide this area into 50%, and we have crossed into the premium section. This is where you want to take your long. This is what I went over in the weekly time frame. This is the daily. But what you need to know is this leg of structure. All right, what you want to note is that leg of structure here. All right, what we have is a lower low, lower high, lower low, right? We have completed this cycle, an impulse correction, an impulse, right? So where are we at now? In this cycle, we are in the daily trading range, okay? This is the swing structure now. This is the high time frame swing structure. That's the low, and we are responding to daily demand. This is actually the extreme of a weekly demand, right? But we're at the daily extreme of that weekly demand, all right? Stacked right on top of the actual historically strong weekly demand. And this is the extreme of that. Just try and stay with me on this. All right. So we're in this impulse as we are correcting. All right. And what you want to note is we are taking this high, we've taken that high, we've taken this high, and this is the high that swept those, right? But notice the wicks of rejection as price enters the supply of this trading range. All right, and we are heading into the premium from discount, but we're not in discount yet. Just use your Fibonacci retracement tool to the top and bottom of the swing of this bearish impulsive leg, right? And you can see that we just wicked into the premium. Do I think price will go higher? I think the potential for price to go higher is there. It's better to say that. All right. I'm thinking that price is heading here because this is supply. All right. And the extreme of that supply is right at this line, right at the 618 golden ratio. All right. That's one thing. All right. So the potential is there. All right. But ultimately, I believe we are going lower. I believe we are penetrating deeply into this historically strong weekly demand is for the reason that price is intending to penetrate it. Okay. But for the short term, we have an impulse and we are correcting. Price could very well wick again higher as it has been doing, taking this high, and we have this high to look at right now. All right, the latest high, which is at let me see, 1729.57. All right. Do I think price is going to sweep that high? I think there's good potential for that to happen. But do I want to take longs? The only time you would take this long, I'm telling you right now, the only time you would take this long is if you have seen supply fail. All right, now we're on the 4-hour and we're taking a close-up look at this. Okay, and get rid of that. Okay, I'll do it like this. All right. What I want to see first to take longs in this situation is the safe way is to look at this supply, the 4-hour supply, and wait for it to be taken out. You want to see price trade into this, take it out, and come back and test the demand that is responsible for the violation of that zone. And you want to go up in here. But see, here's the deal. I don't like this trade. I don't like this setup. I don't favor it. Aggressively, you can take intraday trades from looking at 15-minute confirmations and then executing on the lower time frames, the 5 to the 1. But I don't like it because we are trading into premium, right? As I just showed you on the daily, we're trading into premium price where I would want to favor shorts. All right. This is aggressive for me, but this is an aggressive move, and you can take it but make sure you're taking it on the lower time frames. That's all I'm saying. All right. The better and more an area where I would think has higher probability is here, and I would be looking for price to give me my confirmations once price reaches there, if price reaches there. All right. As far as shorts go, all right, we are responding to demand right now. I don't think this is the strongest demand in the world. No, why? Because it didn't give a very convincing break and candle body close above these highs, right? And I think there's it's probable that price wants to come down from here, as it's making a pretty strong bearish engulfer. Price has already come back to trade within the range of that base candle of the bearish engulfer pattern, and I'm looking for price to round over, and I would be looking for 15-minute confirmations for shorts, because I do believe the overall picture is price is going to come down and take out that long time support down here and head further. And my what do you call my target from up here would be these lows. All right, and then these lows. This would be my ultimate goal down here, to get into the extreme of this 4-hour zone and look for price to penetrate that. All right, and there'll be another setup down there, but I'm looking for the entry, and we're only getting liquidity sweeps up here. No break and close above to signal that price wants to go higher for a higher mitigation. Not as yet. If I see price giving me some momentum, bullish candles up into here, some nice size candles, not the little tiny dojis all the way up, just incrementals or whatever like that. I'm not taking those trades at all. And I wouldn't suggest you do it, but we're going into premium, so I'll be looking for shorts for sure. All right, this is where you want to take longs, demand from not deposit, but discount. You want to take longs into this. All right, but you're taking longs into supply, and this is where I would start to look for bearish price action. If it gets past here, I'll be looking for bearish price action here for sure. All right, because this is premium, this is a higher time frame, and I'm looking for those confirmations on the 15-minute when price reaches those areas. All right, that's my analysis on this. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the whole playlist that I'm going to put this on, this analysis and the rest of them for the outlook for the week ahead. I'll put them on the same playlist. All right, and I appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you leave a like. All right, I'll talk to you later.